Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here with Amanda Blaze, Fallout Gamer. Um, and we've got another episode in the architecture of the Fallout universe. And hang on a sec. Really? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm deciding to leave that in because it shows that I'm a real person and not an AI making up this stuff. So anyway, yes, the architecture of the Fallout universe. Got ourselves another strange one. Okay. And yes, as you've probably noticed, I am parched and drank some water. Yes, I am playing this character on survival mode. Which actually, if you've got it on PC, it works out really well because then you can type in a console command that says set time scale and then change it. And if you change the time scale to 10, that the vanilla game is time scale 20. If you set it to 10, that's half the speed, so the day lasts twice as long, and this is the important part, it doesn't break any quests. So, let me stay in the sunshine here. So, I know that there is a mod for Xbox that allows you to do the same thing. Set the time scale and set the time scale to 10 or 16 or 4, 5 or 1. Never, ever, ever set it for 1 because 1 is real world, our world time. So 1 second equals 1 second. 1 second in the world equals 1 second in the game. And your game, your all the quests will break and shit like that. So now, in my opinion, never go slower than 10. Set time scale of 10. But because of that, you're not spending every 3 to 5 minutes making sure that you eat and you drink and all of that stuff. It takes a lot longer to have to eat and drink, so you're not constantly just doing food simulator. You're actually able to play the game, and none of the quests break. So, okay, with that out of the way, that has nothing to do with the architecture. Here we go. In with the architecture in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Okay, so there, as many of you probably know, or notice mostly, this is the Corvega assembly plant, and we're just outside of it. Now, this entire place is weird. I'm sure many of you have gone, what? How does this work? And yeah, I'm still wondering how this works. So we're going to see how this works, or doesn't work, or does it, or not. But does it? No. Yes. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, now that I've just been gobbledygook, let us check this out. Okay, so we come up here, and, technically you don't really step up here. The actual entrance is over here, and you can walk. So basically, you park your car in here, you walk around, and you go over here into this apartment, which is a really weird laid out apartment. I suppose it is technically a studio apartment with a patio that lets you look at yours and everybody else's cars in the parking lot. Which is really weird. Obviously, they had a child, and, got a crib. They got a kitchen, and a dining area, and even a bathroom, which is amazing, considering that a lot of these places that are in the game, you have, like, a house, but there's no place for a bathroom or a kitchen. This one, where's the bedroom? Maybe it's this couch. Maybe the couch is one of the sofa beds. It just folds out into a full-size bed. I suppose I could live with that, but it is kind of weird. The layout of this place is just kind of weird. Yeah, especially as you come in through a front door here, and then, hi guys, and then you go out through the back door into a patio where everybody can see what you're doing, and everybody can see what you're doing. But you and your studio apartment are the only one who has access to this patio. Nobody else has access to this patio, which is intriguing. And it's obviously not a public place because you are going through somebody's house. And obviously it's somebody's house because there's a baby crib. This is not a break room? A break area for... No, because there's a baby carriage. There's a crib. So this was somebody's home. Okay. Now, this is somebody's home, which is intriguing. All right. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. I answered my own little question. Please move. So, intrigue number 2. This area. Let's just run a bit. Okay. So this is a separate apartment. Okay. Food. Oh yes, and something that's interesting is that I learned is if you eat something that is worth, like if you're peckish, which I am right now, if you eat something that is worth less than 25 caps, then you haven't eaten enough food. But if you eat something that's 40, then yeah, then you've eaten something. This is from Shadows and Rainbows version 2 mod, which is cool. There's also there's other stuff. So like eating crispy squirrel bits at 6. See, I haven't eaten enough. Dandy Boy apples worth 7. That brings it to value of 13. Now I'm properly fed. So apparently 13 to 15 is when you're properly fed. It's weird. So anyway, now this was somebody's apartment. Now I'll kind of give this a bit of a pass because there's this piece of the freeway that came crashing through here. But if you look, you technically don't see where a doorway would go. Okay? But there was probably a door right there. So somebody would park up here, go through a door that's not technically there, and enter here. Because if this belonged to the apartment downstairs, how do you get downstairs? Okay? And there's no other doors up here. And that's important. There's no other doors up here. There's a wall right there, building, windows. We're on the same level. There's no door. Now remember that. There is no door that goes there. And I understand there's no furniture or anything in here. It's been looted. It's been 200 years. People looted what was worthwhile in here. Technically, there's no door. So there's technically no way to enter in here. But it obviously looks like it was an apartment. Another studio. Okay. Not great. They should have put in a doorway, but they didn't. Okay. But it's kind of a nice one. You know, nice open area, lets in a lot of light and stuff like that. Now, you remember that little thing, right? No doorway in there? Okay. Well, that's part of this. How the hell does anybody get into this building? Okay, hi. This was somebody's. These are usually shown throughout the wasteland, the Commonwealth, as this is a garage door. Got a hell of a curb, but that is technically a garage door. I don't want to go running around. I've already spent a lot of time talking about other stuff. So technically, this is a garage door that might lead to this apartment, okay? But it's not going to be, a door that allows you to go into these apartments or those apartments right up there. Those apartments right there. Although technically I think that's part of it. And I will show you. Go over here. And now this technically is not a way to enter, but there's no doors. Got a hell of a piping system. Great thing to have in your side yard, but this isn't meant to be anybody's home access. And again, I think it's neat that they used the Sanctuary Homes of Tomorrow interior walls for this exterior wall. That's kind of a neat touch. But yeah, we get into this really tall building, a lot of apartments, and there's definitely no way to get in over here. And you can see that, I'm guessing this is like basically a water tower for the building. It's pretty cool. And there's a big old pipe that goes right down there. But yeah, we've got all these windows. This is more than likely an apartment building. But we've come full circle. We've come full circle. There's no way into this building. Now, something that Bethesda loves to do, much to frustration of many of us players, is boarding up all the doors. Which is, like, seriously? Immediately after the bombs fell, who the hell boarded up all the doors and windows in these buildings? That's just nuts. Now, I am running a mod called Lexington Interiors. So this is actually a boarded up building. This is also a boarded up building. But again, this is a boarded up door. But it has a doorway that goes to apartments. Oh yeah, and you can actually cross over there. There you are. Asking me about rummaging all about for useful odds and ends. That's interesting. I haven't heard that comment before. Neat. I haven't heard a comment like that from Codsworth. Anyway, so yes, this door, which is boarded up in the vanilla game, does lead to these apartments. This building is small, but this is a boarded up door. And there's some windows and such that are boarded up. And this goes to a toy store, which is neat. I like Lexington Interiors. And the point of all that is, right, over here, there's no door. And if there was, it would end up in this apartment. There's no doors getting into this very large building. And some more of those House of Tomorrow walls. I keep forgetting what they're called. House of Tomorrow Sanctuary Homes. So, how the fuck does anybody get into these apartments? Maybe, and I doubt it, because whenever we go through any any building, any city, town with high-rise buildings, these doors are shown to be garage doors. Either they're like partially open or they're fully open, but they've got these little driveways and such. I can see why it's kind of like a large curb before you actually pull into the driveway. But it's been 200 years, weathering, erosion, stuff like that. I mean, here's the sidewalk. Jeez. Well, that's kind of scary. The sidewalk continues. Cars are cruising here, but you gotta hug the wall. That's interesting. But, yeah, so you got this sidewalk, and you got a bit of the driveway, and the sidewalk continues into a big old curb, and you can't even step up on it. You can see, that's a hell of a curb. And you just, yeah, takes out your knees. But yeah, maybe erosion, something like that, so you can't get in this strip. But it is curved. It is angled. This is specifically supposed to be a driveway, which means this is a garage, which means this is not a steel door protecting the lobby, of which there are no windows, leading into this entire apartment complex, apartment building. This apartment building. I'm like, what the hell do I keep hitting? Obviously, this is a one-way road. Well, yeah, there's no way that... Okay, anyway, that doesn't matter. No way that this is a two-way road. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, it's a very cool building. This, I think this is kind of like the noir apartment type building. We'll just go with a film noir. I'm trying to think of the other term. It's part of the it's one of the Creation Club things. Doesn't matter. It's noir is basically where I was going with it. It's kind of fancy, high tech, but 50s ultra modern ideal of ultra modern, and then classic and all that stuff, and classic apartments there. But there's no way in. A couple of AC units though. One there, keep the garage cool. One here for one there for ground floor apartment, I guess. Maybe, well, maybe. Okay, this bottom area could be used as an actual garage, but not for these things. There's not enough room to get in there. But if you've got two, maybe three, two for sure, maybe three fusion fleas. Yeah, you could turn this into a little parking garage. But again, that's still not enough for this entire building. Yes, this parking lot over here may be for the entire building, but how do you get into the entire building? And I doubt it's through this garage for motorcycles or fusion fleas, because no other buildings have that. I mean, this place, which has no parking, has a main door that goes to a lobby. This does not. Now I am rambling, so I will end this here. But this is intriguing. It's a very cool building with no actual entry points, which is, it's just weird. Okay, where's some sunlight? It's just weird. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you found this informative and didn't mind the rambling too much. Remember, be excellent to each other and party on. Have a great one.